So today I'm doing a little bit of a haul, I suppose, on Dior products. I'm not going to be trying them on or anything, I'm just literally going to be talking about them. I'm going to bought these products for mainly focusing on bridal makeups, but obviously if I was in a photo shoot, any look that would kind of work with these, I should say these work for any kind of look, I would obviously use them. I've bought them for my kit, sadly not myself. It's the Dior range that I went for. I'm going to start off first of all with the Dior, it's the Rosy Glow blusher. I basically wanted a blusher for my brides that was going to be nice and light on the cheeks. I have a lot of blushes obviously, but I haven't ever really had a really pinky one that was quite subtle when on the cheeks, because I quite like my blusher, I quite like a bit of colour coming through, a bit of warmth, but sometimes just quite a nice paler, softer pink can be quite pretty really for a wedding as such. Also for, you know, other looks on shoots, it could work really well in spring looks. I know at the moment it's really quite nice to have, again, like a soft blushed cheek and like pinks or corals on your lips as well. So it's one that I have kind of wanted for ages. What I like about the Dior blushes is I like the Dior on a whole. It's a little bit more of a luxury brand, it's beautiful, and I kind of think the packaging and the way it's presented, it kind of shows you what you're paying for really. It comes in like a little velvet kind of pocket almost, and that's to kind of keep, if you were buying it for yourself, mine's just all going to get thrown into a makeup kit, but that's to keep the top part of the lid of it nice and clean still, because they're all quite mirror looking products, so they could get fingerprints on and dirty straight away. No doubt by the time this is in my kit, this is not going to be as pretty as what it looks like now, but I think that when you're buying it as well, why are you paying that much money for it? What are you getting for your money? And it's just little details like this as to why I think, you know, proves why you pay that bit more. So open it up, and inside it you've got your blusher and you've got your brush also for you. This will only give you a light application anyways, I can tell straight away from just holding it. It's a very, very thin brush, you will just get a very minimal application onto your face. I'd be shocked if you use that brush and this powder and ended up looking like a clown. I honestly don't know how you'd have done that. A mirror inside as well, which it's, you know, a good thing. It's actually quite a good mirror, that one too. Sometimes I open up mirrors in cheaper makeup and again the quality of the mirror isn't that great inside, whereas that one is a really quite, it sounds stupid saying it because it's a mirror, but it's a sharp mirror. I don't even know if that makes sense to anybody else, but it's a sharp mirror. It's like a HD mirror. I don't know. It's a very girly, pinky kind of blush, this. I see more blue tones in it when I look at it, so it's not as warm feeling. And I do know from when you touch it, because I've tried it, tested it in the shop anyways, but it's a very, very light, dusty pink application that you get from it. It isn't strong at all. The other thing that I really like is just taking the brush out. You have the Christian Dior logo imprinted on it, and you have Dior imprinted onto the makeup as well, which again, I just kind of think when you're paying a little bit more money for things, it's stuff like that that makes it really. The blusher is £31.50 for this one. When you actually look at the quality of it, you can tell why it's £31.50 compared to other blushes too. Next up, got the Dior Addict lipstick. I've got quite a few of these in my kit and I really, really like them on a whole makeup wise, because I really like the fact that when you put them on as a lipstick, you get your pigment with them, but it's not, again, anything too strong. So I know that I like strong kind of lipsticks. When I decide to put a lipstick on, I know that if I want to have a natural fresh look, this is going to be better. I know for brides, a lot more brides prefer this. However, makeup is definitely becoming more of a popular thing these days. More people like to see better colours, better pigments, so they then do go for more lip lacquer type sticks instead. But if you want a really fresh kind of feel, Dior Addict lipsticks are amazing. They're not sticky either, they go on your lips, they don't dry your lips out at all, and you do get a good colour, as I say, but it's a little bit more of a fresh kind of look to it. You can see it's a really, really pretty lipstick, which sounds stupid, but it is. It's really nice. You've got your Dior writing along here again. This colour that I bought is Smile 553. When you open it, again, you've got your Christian Dior logo on the actual stick bit. That won't last 2 seconds in my kit because I'll be getting it with my brush and everything, so sadly I'll ruin that pretty soon. But again, it's a nice, it's more of a corally pinky, this kind of colour I want to call it. It's definitely got warmer tones in it. If it makes any sense, it's a bit of a pig colour pink, you know, like a pig. Anyways, but it's nice. When you come to close the lipstick bottles, they make it, it's like a nice little magnetic connection. I got another Dior Addict lipstick in Wonderful 561, so again the exact same thing. I kind of call this, looking at it, like a Barbie pink. If you had this colour in like a lip lacquer, for example, so like it goes on like a gloss and it dries in, that would be very intense. That would be a very vibrant pink to have on your lips, whereas when you put this one on, it'll look a lot more natural, it'll feel softer as well. It'll still look pink, but maybe not as in your face. So lipsticks are, both of them are £26.50 for a lipstick, so it's definitely more an expensive lipstick, but you really can tell the quality and the difference in them anyways. I don't think you should feel guilty if you ever treat yourself to one or bought one. I've gone and got a Dior Addict gloss as well, because again, there's some brides that just like to have a bit more of a gloss kind of look instead of a stick or a set colour. I always say that you should definitely have some kind of colour on your lips, because you can just start looking a bit too plain to camera if you just went for like a plain gloss or nothing at all on your lips. When you have your pictures taken professionally, it takes out about 40%-ish of the makeup. You want to make sure it shines through, but obviously I know on your wedding day you still want to look like yourself. You don't want to look like a complete different person. You just want to look like a bit more of an enhanced, pretty version of yourself. These Dior glosses, again, they're absolutely amazing for the sense that they do not stick your lips together. There's so many glosses. I hate it when they stick your lips together. I do have some in my kit like that. I normally just use it on photo shoots because then I'm like, you can wipe it off afterwards to the models. I try not to use sticky glosses on people for weddings because there's nothing worse than if you had your hair that went into your face or whatever as well. That's not really a nice thing. So this one you can see, again, it's pink. They're all pink that I've bought. Very pink Dior shop I've had. This one is the Dormeuse, if I pronounce that correctly. 363, it's a shade 363. It'll go on and it'll give a hint of colour, but it's not going to overpower the lips at all. So you will have some colour on, which is what you want, but you're not going to have crazy in your face lips if that's not what you like. Yeah, just touching it on my hand as well, and it isn't sticky at all. It feels quite, just more like a balm kind of feel to it. So yeah, this one is £22.50 for the gloss. You get a better quality gloss. It's just so much better for things like stickiness and staying power. A lot of glosses, as soon as you even really talk, they start wiping away. So yeah, I like it. Last one that I got is the Dior Ultra Gloss, this one. I think this is part of the new range, and this one's Nova and it's £649. The Ultra Glosses are £23, so the normal ones are £22.50, so it's 50p more. This one again, it's a bit of a warmer kind of pink. It reminds me a bit of Smile in the lipstick that I had up before. How do you get in this thing? There we are. Ooh, when you open it, it's a clear, what do you call this thing? Stick with the brush at the end of it. It's completely clear, crystal clear, and I think that's quite nice. That makes it feel more expensive. Looks like it actually does have more of a glossy finish to it than the other one when I put it on my hand. Maybe that's why it's called Ultra Gloss. Putting it on now, feels feels pretty much just the same in texture. It's not sticky at all. Again, you've got your nice Dior print down the front of it too, and your Christian Dior stamp on the bottom. They look nice, and as I say, that's, you're paying for more the quality with it. And that's what I like to give people as well. Quality and pigment. You don't have to get the most expensive makeup to necessarily get the best makeup, but it's kind of knowing what's good in different things as well. So that's it really on my Dior haul. Altogether it came to £130 and sadly 5p because I needed a bag with it. As I say, I do think you get what you pay for in certain things, and I know I've never been disappointed with any Dior purchase ever. I will give these a go my brides and a couple of my models, and yeah, I'm really excited to use them.